Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you had a great last 24 hours. I think most of you did. But yeah, no, hope it was good. Hope you're having a good start of the weekend right now. And in this video, we'll talk about Solana. And there's enough to talk about. I mean, I covered it briefly, of course, yesterday in my middle of the day market update, where we already talked about that Solana relative to Bitcoin and just in general was very strong. Yesterday morning, we already talked about the possibility of breaking above this level right here at 164, which is a major resistance level. Like if you zoom out, and that's also why I'm bullish on Solana right now. If you zoom out, like the last times we broke above this level, we went to 208 and 188. So even if we continue that pattern, where we are making lower highs, right, every time we break out, even if that's actually it's an interesting perspective. Like if we actually keep making these lower highs, then this could have been the top. But I don't think so, right? I think the breakout right here is very strong. Solana against Bitcoin, which we looked at yesterday as well, is still bullish, and I expect that to continue to be bullish. We've seen a bit of a, like if you look at this, so this chart is Solana against Bitcoin, right? So the relative strength of Solana against Bitcoin. This has been relatively flat since basically yesterday morning when we first got that momentum, but it is still bullish, all right? And I do think, like if you look at this chart, there's not much you can say to me that would make me believe that this is not bullish, all right? It's a bullish chart. There's an uptrend in here. And then apart from that, like yesterday, Bitcoin rallied a lot. Obviously, that's one of the key reasons why we are bullish right now with Solana as well, and why we broke out. And what you saw is that the Bitcoin dominance absolutely rallied. So that means that most altcoins did not rally as much as Bitcoin. So even though Solana against Bitcoin, to bring it back, has stalled a bit, the fact that it is still bullish with a Bitcoin dominance that's on the rise so much is still super bullish. All right, so I am bullish on Solana. I think fundamentally, even though I have not looked at this, but I think fundamentally Solana is doing great as well. Has a total value locked of 11.6 right now, $1 billion. It's getting up there again. That it's at the same levels as it was at the end of May, which back then we were actually at higher prices. So there's a bullish divergence as well. Price is lower, total value locked is at the same level, right? So there's an imbalance. Fundamentally, that's bullish. And then apart from that, technically, if you look at this, it's an uptrend, right? That's what anybody can see. And then the main question should be is that, all right, well, do we have any reason to suspect that this uptrend will not hold? And for me, I don't see any reason why it would not hold. All right, the momentum for Solana is still very high. We saw some, like if you look at this, you can see it's the weekend, right? So we see some de-risking. We see some major players closing some positions. And I expect Bitcoin to have somewhat of a pullback here as well. So given the correlation, I think it's to be expected that Solana retests the level right here at 160 and 164. But I don't see, given the fundamental situation with potentially an ETF for Solana, with the total value locked absolutely rallying, with the ecosystem doing very well, I don't see any reason why we would drop down below this. Unless Bitcoin all of a sudden starts crashing. I mean, if something happens, I don't know, World War III, of course. I mean, then Solana will not break out. But I don't see any, we might pull back deep, but I don't see any reason why we would give up this major support level and the trend. So I think ultimately we will also rally up to that level. The previous local high we made at 188. All right, so those are my thoughts for now, and why I have those thoughts. So the fundamentals behind Solana right now, at least for me. So if you do have any questions, of course, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.